Talk about the takeaway. Key movement inside the backswing position, I think personally, is the takeaway position. And let's take a little bit of inspiration on Rory McIlroy. Rory McIlroy, this video was doing the rounds last year where he was making this alteration to his takeaway movement. And what Rory is basically demonstrating here is a movement which is known as external rotation, which is the movement of the upper arm. And the point that he was making in this video, as he did quite a bit last year, was if I externally rotate the club into this position, it's much easier to lift the club up and bring it back down into this position, which I would completely concur with. And lots of students, all of the students that I work with from face-to-face and online will know this is a big part of what I'm doing as a teaching. The second step inside my teaching is the first 3 feet, which is this external rotation, this movement I am demonstrating here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reiterate it for you guys as well. I'm going to pace out about 3 feet. I'm going to place another golf ball on the ground in this location like so. What I'm also going to do is hold an alignment stick. I'm going to place it over my shoulders. What you can see is my upper arm is nice and connected to the side of my body. I am going to produce this motion here. Okay, this motion is going to advance the club 3 feet in distance, as you can see. The rest of the takeaway, see how my upper arm is nice and connected? The rest of the takeaway is an upper body rotational movement, and that's what gets the club into this position. Now, the reason why I personally am a big fan, I'll show you from this perspective again. So it's 3 feet, upper body rotation. The reason why I'm a big fan of this position is because from here, my upper arm can now just move nicely to the side of my body. My right forearm can continue to point up towards the sky. And essentially, you're just delivering the club into a much, much easier and better position, which is why I would strongly suggest that you work on that first movement. And a great way to do it is what gets classed as a Y-to-Y drill. And a Y-to-Y drill basically is hip high through to hip high. So if you take the club back to hip high, pause, and then hit the ball, and you notice you get a good contact in the back of the golf ball and it goes pretty straight, this would mean that you're getting the takeaway into a decent position. Let's say you're somebody who has more of a fan of right arm abduction and less external rotation, you prefer this sort of, takeaway for whatever reason. Well, pause, right? Now hit it. And what you'll notice is it will get steep, it will get toey, and it's most likely going to get left, or you'll notice you have to do an alteration coming in towards it. Hence McIlroy's takeaway change.